Hello, and welcome back to another part of Legend of the Blue Blur, where we play through every single Sonic game in chronological order of their release to maximum completion. Why do I do this to myself? Anyway, we are doing yet another story combination. It's cataloged in the library, so I gotta do it. And unless I get an error on the same tier or something, what happened to Sonic, but like, this game in Sonic Battle at the very least, though, is that this game isn't random. I give it a good 30-40 minutes for whatever story I'm doing. I am guaranteed to get one of my stories done. It is absolutely... Well, it's absolutely not the case of Sonic Battle, where you would have to go 20 fights in a row for a chance to get the card you want. Go away. I'm doing neutral mission anyway, I don't care. Still attacks on the alien just because chaos control is good. One use on me. No, here, bring Sonic out here too. I'll think about it.
Hey, not bad.
So I'm trying to play to meet this fact that they were gonna die anyway. But no, he didn't. Oops. There we go. I am very surprised that I don't have to get the... I feel like I'm gonna get it if I sneeze on a fruit at this point, though. Oh, look at that, I sneezed on a fruit.
Hold the line, man. I don't know who or what these black creatures are, but we can't let them get away with this.
I mean, I went for it a little bit. Stop it. Okay. Sonic can go away now. There's no way I'm getting Sync Gas control before the goal ring. It's too close. But if you saw the last video, you might have noticed how I was a little bit interested in looking at some of the speedrunning things going on at this game. Something interesting I found out, which I'll go over more with the next stage because it's actually kind of relevant there. The chaos control is actually tied to your mission character, which is insane to me. But that actually explains a lot. Like, for example, back in Space Gadget, which I'm not doing Space Gadget this time, so I don't mind going over that here. Space Gadget, how I always thought it was random which path you end up going down. It's not random. What ends up happening is that you would have the dark characters selecting, which, yeah, you have Doom. There's no point where it reselects to Sonic. There's a good chance I might hit down, but there's no neutral pathing. There's only hero and dark pathing. So it'll still carry over whatever you did last. I bring that up, like, for example, because if you get his control and you have dark characters selected, it'll actually go down a slower route than if you had the hero unselected. Because the hero, it doesn't matter which way you go, but for dark, you can't go the fast way because there's a crystal along the way. You really shouldn't be using chaos control if you're doing the hero mission anyway, because you're going to miss a bunch of it. But it's interesting. Yes. What am I doing? I'm doing dark? Okay. Wait for a second. And it's gonna look like I'm doing the hero mission for a good while, just as I attack a bunch of enemies anyway. Yes, they're all enemies to me. I've got all the A ranks, I don't care.
Looks like those little things are aliens too. How many of these monsters are there?
Yes. It's the correct answer. Yes. I do. Thankfully, the jewels are all pretty easy to spot. Alright, that's the first jewel.
The ultimate power.
I'm curious here. I have the dark. It still doesn't warp up. Okay, I figured maybe the reason I always want to is because I always have Knuckles out here. And there's aliens along the path, but there's literally no reason to go there if you have the dark heavy stuff. Like, maybe I finally found it, but no, not yet. So weird. I should not be on there, but whatever. Okay, fine. Yeah, this spot right here is the one I was talking about. If you have Hero Select, you would... Basically, my little shortcut I've been using this whole time, Shadow would immediately go that way. You'd veer off to the left. But Dark, Shadow would go the normal path. Because he has to. Which is something I find a little interesting. Especially because you, in theory, should never have Chaos Control if you're doing Dark. Obviously you can't because I just did, but like, I guess they were thinking there'd be people like me who just don't care about your scores after a while. Maybe it is just an effect of the A ranks being hilariously easy. The third one? Yeah, okay. It's number 4. Yep, it's the end of the stage. Let's see, I'm at 46, so I probably shouldn't attack all the enemies here. Which is fine. You can do the dash jump. I don't feel like that's a dev intended method, but it's there.
Now, let's see what really happens when this temple is awakened.
Spoiler alert, nothing. It's the exact same. Look at all those negative points I theoretically have, and it's still an A rank. I haven't done the math for it. I'm guessing the Hero and Dark points cancel each other out rather than actually being proper score additives. So, like, in that case, I didn't actually lose 6,000 points. I only lost, like, the 1,800 or whatever I had of Dark. So that just ended up nullifying to 0. So have you heard that? A knuckle breezes by my table. We're doing neutral mission here, so quick get to the end. So glad we managed to escape the data realm.
The doctor must have gone.
As silly as that is, it seemed funny to do the alternative. Or if you're in a digital circuit, then you go to Prison Island, because theoretically you never escape the digital realm. This also means that technically any exit from Mad Matrix, you're still in the digital realm too. I went through the effort of having the one cutscene where he escapes it. I have to hold that against them now. Nope, now. Oh, hello, Iggy. I'm so sorry for your loss, really.
They're part of my special defenses.
I want to figure out a way to get past this lantern so badly. Because it's one of 2 lanterns, but I just haven't found it out. I did it. I smashed up your robot. Hey, you said it plurally, so I'm okay, right? Hi, Amy. I'm sorry for your loss. That's not a you problem. Why? You've destroyed them too! Have you forgotten Sonic Heroes? Like, not the game and Heroes aren't even that far apart. I don't know what like, the time difference between me and the games are supposed to be, but I can't imagine like more than a year. Like, realistically, it's probably like a few days. Like, the reason I bring that up is because like there was a amazingly long period of time where Sonic was stuck at 15 years old. You're basically stuck there from the Sonic Heroes up until Generations. Like, if you go by that long, like it could have been more than like a month, because there were so many games that came out in that time. Actually, there were multiple games. I think this one included that had Shadows and. I'm not sure, but it had Sonic's age written down in the instruction manual. Actually, here, I can use this. Hi, Robo. I want the rings. Okay. I meant to do that. Come on. There we go. Still better than doing it the legit way. Though I do wish they took out the mandatory lane from there. Because it's still like the super annoying bit. Still have to get rid of your weapon. But they just hurt me. That aside, you fought them before! Presumably recently. That'll be fine. I have never seen this thing ever catch up. Like, I feel like the only way you could ever have it catch up is if you stopped dead in your tracks by jumping on the rail repeatedly. No thanks. I found what I was looking for. Time to beat up Eggman.
Gotta be this way.
I did look up a Spearman video that I doubt I'll be able to repeat what they did. Definitely not to their extent. Like, that one's obvious, but like, if it took them 11 seconds, like, maybe it's theoretical that I could do it in like 30. So I think I'm usually doing like a minute. Like, that's reasonable, I think. Though, interestingly enough, they only needed 60 bullets. So, over here, I think, there's supposed to be a robot that spawns in. But the, he's not jumping at me. Jump, okay. Not matching as fast as I did. Yeah, that was my fatal flaw. I was smashing too slowly. Oh, here we have bullets at the perfect time too. So yeah, I guess 60 is all you need. It's probably 80 for the Mad Matrix variant.
That chaos emerald is mine.
Because from what I remember, like, I have a health point thing they have on here too.
Perfect.
But, yeah, because the different egg deal, not egg dealers, sorry, different egg breakers all have different HP. Yeah. Okay, so the dark one actually does have less HP than the others. So yeah. Dark one has 100 hits. Hero one has 150, which Dark is obviously one we just did. Cryptic Heroes, Mad Matrix, and Neutral would be Iron Jungle, which depressingly, the Neutral one has the most hits at 200. Woo! Gee, you can convince me of the contrary, that's for sure. We're doing the hero mission here, thankfully. We're doing the one mission here that isn't completely abysmal, just kind of trash. Yeah, I went back up. We're doing hero. No, I don't remember.
You know what you must do. Finish them off.
I mean, this really isn't that evil. Like, I will stand by this. At the end of the time, it really isn't that dark of an action. Come on, I want the heal cannon. Like the one mission where it's like objectively the best.
Commencing attack plan A. Forward all information on those black aliens.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. That creates a whole bunch of time paradoxes.
Gun soldiers. They've broken through the wall.
Sir,
If I use the monitors, I can get by using a triangle jump.
Let's break this straight. This is the only other Shadow Crane level that I know about off the top of my head. So that's gonna be all my heal cannon ammo for the stage, which is fine. There's how many? There's 7 left.
I won't forget.
Go. Oh, there's another one. I don't need heal units. So where are the elevators? Yeah. I meant to do that. Sorry, I can't heal the flying beetles I destroyed. Doesn't work like that. Trying to get the camera just. Okay, there we go.
Come here. Freeze.
Behold the ultimate power.
I'm curious of what the Chaos Girls can do once I kill the suit. Oh, I just killed the people I just saved. Okay. I barely even saved any time, but I'm actually kind of glad of that because it means I don't end up missing anybody. Sure.
We'll hold out here. Roger that.
Yeah,
This
sure.
should just take freeze.
There's gotta be a way around these two bands to at least skip one or two of them because it would make this considerably faster.
There he is.
I meant to do that, really.
Behold the ultimate power.
Alright, and there's Jumino.
Behold the ultimate power.
I have not looked at any heavy dog
I will protect
speedruns.
the people of the Ark.
I think I could probably assume how it works, though. Because a lot of these stages work the same.
Perfect.
He is a heavy dog. World record is 18 seconds. It's 10 years old, too. And the video's unavailable. Well, as far as I'm concerned, they're not the world record holder then.
Target has been
So I can place it, because they have a video.
Now go.
I'm not a...
Swift judgment upon
I'm gonna watch it later.
trespassers.
Charging particle beam cannon.
The gun. Yeah.
Energy charge complete. Particle beam cannon. Fire.
Yes.
Charging particle.
Those aerial mines are useless to
Mantis platoon heavy dog to HQ.
Yes.
Come in. Requesting emergency assistance eliminating targets. Charging particle beam cannon.
Wait, how did that not? Whatever. That's almost certainly gonna kill. I just don't want to take the chances because I have no rings. Yeah, like that.
Taking the fuselage. We're losing.
Oh wait, I want to do it now. So what do they do?
How
Because
dare
they
you
home attack
harm
spam,
Maria,
which, yeah,
you
that part makes
disgusting
sense.
humans. Out of my sight.
If you need the gun. They really don't have any crazy strategies.
Perfect.
They just locked on to all of them at once, which it's something I always try to do. How is doing so much more damage for them now? Anyway, we're going to Iron Jungle where Shadow has to decide if he's a robot or not. Spoiler alert, he's not.
Help me get away from these pesky gunzones who are on my tail.
Possibly. Who knows? Fascinating information. Anything else to share? I mean, their guns are better. Not that it's gonna matter. I'm not gonna keep much longer. I'm gonna get a shadow upgrade, and then as soon as I get that, I'm immediately gonna swap it out for the key door weapon.
Multiple target Eggman combat robots detected. Destroy all robots.
Behold
Heavy
the ultimate
firepower
power.
weapon acquired. Resuming attack on
I really hope I don't end up losing all my gas control, and I'm worried I will. I will. I totally will. This. I over-attacked. Should have let some of the guys at the beginning live. I don't want to waste my bullets on this thing.
Do not concern yourself with them. Ballistic damage confirmed on Egg Balloon. Continuing assault.
Let's go.
Eggman and unit sighted. Remove threat immediately. Shadow, get on board.
I agree. I'm mad at myself for taking so long. I usually have this down pat, but because I didn't have the gas control.
Egg balloon shields damaged. Continuing assault.
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Eliminate all enemies.
I didn't even notice.
Pattern detected. Light dash opportunity present. Shadow, use these turrets to attack the egg balloon. Enemy mech
Get rid of you.
units repelled.
Right.
Egg balloon has separated into two sections. Destroy
I learned you can fire these faster earlier, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Just go with the one shotgun now. So now I have to worry about damage output. And I'm not gonna be killing any.
egg balloon descending.
Yes.
Aim at the egg balloon.
I didn't hit any.
Sliding along the rail. Fire at will.
Yeah, that almost never works. Get down here. I'm so mad at myself.
Mission complete.
Oh, that worked! I thought I still had another phase or so to go, but I guess not. Okay.
You can't escape me, Doctor. I will find the truth from you.
Ooh, spooky and scary. If you didn't see the ending of the last video, you were going to see how fast you could beat him when you do this effect. And like, I would call it the speedrun strats, but it really isn't. It's literally just like what I did before, where I was button mashing with the attack button instead of holding it. But that's it. That's the strat. Could you fire faster?
Oh, you asked for it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Time to crush you. What? Next time we meet, you will be
He destroyed the turbo, it didn't matter.
Wait and see.
7 seconds. And I'm confident I can go faster.
An android? Me? I don't believe you.
It's beautiful. Alright, 1 stage to go. We're 25 minutes in. Terrible by any means. Yeah, obvious lies, we know. When you compulsively lie once, it's really hard to stop. You just have to know when to give up and that it's a lost cause.
Professor created.
Like, it's kind of embarrassing when someone as stupid as Shadow can see right through your crack. If you for a second want to argue that he's not an absolute driveling moron, just look at all the stuff he does. He can be swayed on a whim by literally anyone. If that's not independence or free thinking, that's like literally the exact opposite.
Is this whole place collapsing?
Like, I have my story summaries, but I let somebody, please, I'm begging you, give me like a comprehensive story of everything that happens in this game, from the aliens descending up until when the final story begins. I really want to know. Keep in mind that Shadow is supposed to know about the whole being an android line because of a one-off thing from Eggman. Yet he still begins the final story on the comet. It's beautiful, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not complaining for a second.
Once our army attacks, the Ark will fall. You must hurry on ahead and get the Chaos Emerald.
I know some lesser individuals have complained about that. I'm not complaining. I think it's funny. Wait, can I jump on those? I don't think I can. I think they were... This platform down there, I couldn't tell if that... Actually, maybe those other ones you're supposed to jump on. I probably can jump on them if that's the case. Oh yeah, you are supposed to jump. Maybe I can save some time by jumping on those in the future. Oh, speedrun video. I'll figure that out later. Let's go. Hi, Victor. Screwed up there. Sure, we need the chaos control orb. Down. Okay. So are we gonna let Vector go too? No? Okay. I'm sure he'll be fine. Absolutely A-okay. Yes, he's safe. Told him I'd do him. It's fine. This is fine. This is still fine. Just knowing that a giant space laser fell from the sky and attacked that alien is enough for me. Yes, I did waste a bullet to open that thing, even though I already had enough light type keys. Why do you ask? Let's go. Whee! Okay, so there we go. Now, I'm easily amused.
that rocket and use it to get over there.
But that should be fine, I think. Yeah, usually when the camera's just freaking out, it's when that's when you want to pull back.
Computer room. Bingo! The computer room.
You know what? I'm curious since I have it open. I have a leaderboard. I know I can't submit because
For
I'm on
what
emulator.
reason do I exist? The answers are
Cosmic
just
Fall, no
above.
chaos control glitch. Hero variant. I would be dead last. Which, I mean, to be fair, that's a good thing. Although, not such a good thing, I wouldn't actually be that far behind last place. They're 3 minutes, 39 seconds. Although, last place is also like a minute behind the next fastest. There's gotta be some sneaky shenanigans they do at the beginning. Because that's where all the time loss is.
Allow me to remind you of the truth.
Don't listen to him. We need to defeat him. Normal
You
attack
walked
won't
away.
do anything. You need to find a weak spot.
On guard.
Let's get rid of that last bullet. We'll just use this. Yeah, he has an echo. Of course, that one had to be meteors. Meteors is like straight up the worst one. He was still tangible for some reason. He's not supposed to be tangible there. Well, bye-bye.
This is what I must do for my atonement.
Alright, well, there we go. There's story number 120 done and finished. Spawn of the Devil. Really doesn't feel like the right name for a story along with the hero paths. But, to each their own. 120. There it is. 120. Spawn of the Devil. So, yeah, see y'all next time. We'll do something different. Till then, take care, stay safe, and have a good one. Bye-bye.